Hey everybody, Leo Dess here with the Access Control Executive Brief. Again, we're at the ISC West at the AI Discovery Zone where we have 10 companies that are helping tell the story about ways AI is impacting the industry itself. And I have Brian Karras here with me, who for those of you that have followed our stuff, we've done a lot of this together.
Yeah, for sure.
But new company you're with, so tell me a little bit about your background, if you would, first, because I think that's always interesting for
Sure.
people that don't know you, and then tell me about Actuate, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'd love to. So I'm Brian Karras. I've been in the security industry since 2008, and actually the company I joined then was one of the first actual, people throw around the term real AI, but we were one of the first kind of real AI, edge inference, deep neural network, video analytics companies. That was Video IQ. So I got into this in 2008 with an AI video company. We sold that to a Vigilon. I, did the same thing in a couple other startups. So I've been kind of like deeply steeped in this, and have been a proponent and a cheerleader for AI in the security industry for quite a while now. So I've been kind of like, I'll call it a little bit semi-retired out of that for a little bit. Lurking, yeah, chilling, doing my thing. I joined Actuate in December, and I was and continue to follow all of the AI companies in the security industry. And so I had been following Actuate for a while and watching their trajectory. And so I was invited to join the company in December. And I felt like it was a company, a product, and application that I could get behind. So now I'm here helping Actuate with sales and marketing.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what is Actuate, what do they do, a little bit about the background of the company.
The common terminology is false alarm reduction. I really kind of call it's like we're a video spam filter. So we work with remote guarding companies. These are organizations that are generally set up to do remote monitoring of sites, and they're working with other types of analytics and motion detection products. And then what happens is their operators get overwhelmed with false alarms from products that don't have really good detection capabilities. So we have this cloud-based service that you route those events through us. We throw away all the bad ones, all the ones that don't have legitimate human activity in them, and forward just the ones with real like person or vehicle detections onto the operator. So we're also one of the, I think, few companies where we legitimately save you money. You spend $1 with us, you save 10 or 20 or 30. So it's kind of a neat pitch and a neat model. But yeah, we're a video spam filter.
I got you. Okay. So, and talk a bit about how AI is applied into the product itself, and the value that it creates. I understand the spam filter side of the rest, but talk a bit more if you don't mind.
Yeah. So I mean, AI isn't just applied to our product, it is our product. Like every element of what we do is using AI. So we've developed a number of different models. So there's no one size fits all with most things in this industry, including AI. So we've got training data from all kinds of different scenes, different kinds of camera resolutions, thermal cameras, optical cameras, things like that, so that we can take those events and route them through the most efficient AI processing model for that video. So it's in, again, it's in every bit of our DNA, down to the training data that we collect and how we have that labeled and how we feed that into our training models, so that we've got something that's very, very, very targeted at what video looks like coming from a surveillance camera.
So, question though, as I think about some of the other conversations that I've had, it seems that people are coming at it from different angles, like because some of that is reflected also like in GSOCs, right?
Yeah.
So, does your product work with though? If I have like a larger system, I would use yours specifically for the video surveillance side of it. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So right now, obviously the company's expanding and adding more features all the time. But right now we've been focused on this outdoor video. But basically, in my experience, in my opinion, the outdoor perimeter protection market, this is by far the largest application of AI in the security industry. We've got tens of thousands of cameras on our platform processing millions, billions of frames of video. So this is where AI has the most relevant, direct, repeatable applications in the security industry today. So yeah, like to your GSOC point, what happens is they're receiving this video, they're getting overwhelmed by it. So we can cut down on their workload.
Hence the filter.
Yeah, exactly.
On that side. Where does this, like, we're at the beginnings of this, right?
Absolutely.
So what does good look like, or what's the end look like?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I also think AI it's a unique as a technology in the security industry because it's one of the few products on the show floor that this really is trading operator time for technology time. So right now we do a really good job at actuating, other companies and other things in the industry. Um, right now AI does a good job of preventing that operator from receiving events that are useless and valueless and they can't do anything with. And what we're starting to see is things are creeping into actually, instead of just taking workload off of the operator, doing work instead of the operator, using LLMs or using advanced models and advanced rules to say, hey, because like with this remote guarding market, the most common response for the operators to do like a live audio talk down to tell someone to
Yeah.
leave a place where they're trespassing. Well, once you have enough data and you're really good at recognizing not just that there's a person in the video, but they came into the video, they came into the frame by jumping over a fence. They're definitely not authorized. Your first response is probably to yell at them. And we're at the point now where this is starting to be automated by LLMs. I think that's where we're going to start to see it really expand.
So the question, last, I know you got to get out of here. So, but how do I, if I'm looking at all this, there's a lot of it going on right now, right?
Absolutely.
How do I differentiate between like your product from others that claim this type of stuff?
That's a super great question. It's actually a topic we covered in one of the panel discussions the other day. Again, just like AI is different from a lot of these technologies that we're using it to directly offset operator time, it's also really hard to measure and evaluate just from a spec sheet. Like a camera, if I tell you this camera's, you know, 8K or 4K or 2 megapixels, like you can tell right away, like it's 2 megapixels or not, and it's repeatable. Or if I say it works good in low light, you can turn the lights down. And if you get a good image at this light level, you're probably always going to get a good image at that light level. AI, it is like a human. It is thinking, it's making decisions, and it's really hard, sometimes impossible to predict how it's going to make decisions in every case. So we always recommend to customers, like, you need to try these products in your environment with whatever your cameras are, with whatever your scenes are. We've developed a tool at Actuate where people can send me a clip of video and I can run it through our system and show them a report like, this is exactly what you get in that scene. But it does make the evaluation process a little different than some traditional products.
It's kind of interesting to think of, just not just your product, but like any of these that we've been talking to. It's like there's a fundamental shift in our industry. It's like the best day that most systems had was the day it was installed. They like degrade over time.
Yeah.
Where these now are like, these systems are going in, they get better over time.
Yeah.
So the purchasing decisions and the way you figure out what one you need, it's just a different way of procuring product and thinking about them.
Yeah. I mean, like when I recommend to customers, when they come to me and they're looking for things, I say, like, it's almost like a marriage. Like, you need to look at this like you're probably going to be tied to this vendor for a while because it's going to continue to evolve, continue to advance. And so, like, you need to evaluate the company, the product, and take an assessment of, like, do you think that thing is going to continue to expand and get better, or do you think the company's running out of gas and like it's going to be stagnant because the technology is getting better, so you want to choose a vendor that you feel confident is going to keep up with that curve.
No, I think that's a good spot for us. So if people want to find out more information, where's the best place to go?
Probably our website, Actuate.ai, or if you're still here at the AI Discovery Zone.
Great. Well, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Lee.
Appreciate everything you do. So thank you.
You too, man.
Hi, buddy.
Cheers.
Thanks.